Morning, that time of day when all things feel possible and prayers are answered with miracles.
I'm obviously a man of science because that's what medicine's about. However, Mission of Mercy is a lot more than prescriptions, a lot more than lab results. It's about people. Our patients have nowhere else to go.
Since 1997, our mission has always been to restore dignity and heal through love. At our Six Valley clinics, we provide free medical care to more than 15,000 patients each year. Free medical care made possible by our donors and partners.
I think we have a moral and ethical responsibility to give back to the communities in which we live and work.
The Diana Bruce Hawley Foundation is involved because Mission of Mercy is doing important work to help people get and stay healthy.
I met Bertha a little over a year ago, and because she had a lot of pain and was quite sick when I first met her, I was seeing her every week. She was quite shy, very hardworking housekeeper from Guatemala, but over the past year or so, I've gotten to know her much better. She's really quite funny, and she's very proud of everything that she does. And even though she doesn't have any money whatsoever to pay for things, she will sometimes bring me gifts just to show me exactly how much she appreciates everything that I do for her.
The first time I came here, I was a bit nervous because I didn't know anybody, and I didn't know who was going to help me.
Bertha unfortunately has scleroderma, which is a chronic rheumatologic disease where her immune system attacks itself and forms scarring in many of the organ systems. It can affect her skin, her kidneys, her lungs, her GI tract, and as well destroys her joints at the same time. So the only way that I can treat it is to try to block her immune system with very potent medications, which has lots of side effects in and of itself. And unfortunately, ultimately, the disease is fatal, and she will die from the complications of this. And the hope of the treatment is to slow the progression as much as we can and try to prevent those complications from occurring. Is your fingers more sensitive to the cold?
And they care about not only my illness, but also about my general well-being. Thank God for the doctors and for everyone who has helped us.
Pues gracias a Dios por los médicos y todos los que nos han ayudado.
Grandma, I wanted to tell you about my school this morning.
Every day I take care of my grandchildren so my daughter can go to work. She knows that I'm here to look after them well instead of taking them to the daycare. The daycare is very expensive, so she can save that money. I'm teaching my grandchildren how to grow up, how to get good manners. I love my grandchildren. I love them when they come around and hug me.
Yeah, Josephine came in and she was very frightened from the first moment that I saw her. She had a biopsy done, and I knew from looking at the biopsy report that she was going to need a radical hysterectomy with a pelvic lymphadenectomy. A complex, expensive procedure only done by individuals with specialized training. This was cancer of the cervix.
When I was told I had cancer, when I came home, I told my daughter. She was the one I told. And then she took right about it, and we prayed about it.
The Mission of Mercy, of course, does not do surgery or have the facilities to do surgery. And because there was no way to pay for this, in the circumstance of Josephine not having insurance, what went through my mind was, I have to start making some phone calls. Fortunately, I have a colleague whose name is Dennis Scribner, Dennis Scribner works for Arizona Oncology, which is a fabulous, fabulous organization. They took Josephine and made all the difference in the world.
In Creole, this is how I say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Dr. Crane, thank you. Dr. Scribner, thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, Mission of Mercy.
Gracias.
Thank you so much.
From the bottom of my heart.
It means so much.
Thank you, Mr. Mercy.
And I thank God Almighty for my life.